بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome back, my dear students, in this English lesson. What are we going to do in this lesson? So let's check here. We are still in Unit 5. Today's lesson is going to be listening and pronunciation. We're still in Unit 5 that's talking about this. Is there any ice cream? But before we start with the lesson, let's check the previous homework. What were you asked to do and what did you do about it? So, you were asked to write a question and an answer for this picture. So here you have this picture and you have the keyword pasta. So, in the previous lesson, we talked about count and non-count. And we talked about the usage of some and any. So in this question, what are you going to do? What are you going to write? So here we have the word pasta and we're going to write the question. So the question for this picture is like this. Is there any pasta? Is there any pasta? I don't know if there is a pasta or not. So that's why we're using the word any in the question. So what is the answer going to look like? It's going to look like this. Look, I can see some pasta on the plate, right? So the answer is yes, there is some pasta. There is some pasta. Why did we use the word some here? Because it's affirmative. I know there is some pasta. Now, let's take a look at the next picture. I can see here egg, and I can see the eggshell, and the key word here, it's eggs. So we're going to write a question, a yes-no question about this. So the question is going to look like this. Are there any eggs? Are there any eggs? So here we use the word any because it's a question. Now, the answer is going to look like this. Yes, there are some eggs. See? In the picture you can see the eggs. So in the answer, yes, there are some eggs. In the question, we used any. But in the answer, because it's yes, we are using the word some. Now, let's take a look at the map of this unit. So we're done with all of these parts. Today's lesson is going to be listening and pronunciation. But what are we going to do? By the end of this lesson, you will be able to answer questions based on an audio that you're going to hear. And you are going to identify the differences in the plural endings. Is it going to sound like just the s sound or is sound or z sound? Now, let's take a look here. Now, in the lesson before, we talked about the menu, right? So, here we have ask and answer about the menu. How did we ask about the menu? How did we form the question for it? Like this. Is there any cheesecake? Just like this question. Is there any cheesecake? I'm asking about this menu. We use the word any here in the question. So, how about order food from the menu? Now, when ordering food, what did we use? If we're ordering something specific from the menu, what would you like? What would you like to have? Or what would you like to eat? I would like to have a chicken sandwich, something specific. So here we have the WH word what before would like. So what would you like to have? I want a specific thing. Now, how about the last one here? Offer something to eat or to drink. Now, what did we use here? Would you like a cup of coffee? Would you like a cup of coffee? So, in the question before, in the homework, in the question, we did write, is there any pasta? But how about if someone is offering something? Would you like some tea? Would you like some ice cream? So we're using some for offering. Now, let's take a look at this picture. So here we can see this waiter and these customers sitting on the table. Now, what is the waiter doing here? Look, he's got a pen and note. But what is he writing? And how is the paper going to look like? What are the things that he's going to write on this paper? So, this is the question for this unit, so for this lesson. We want to know how is he going to write it? Is there like a checklist? Is he going to write one chicken sandwich? What is he going to write? So let's take a look here. So here you can see a picture of a man. His name is Hamid, and the waiter. So Hamid is a customer here in the restaurant. What is the waiter going to do here? I want you to check at the note with the waiter. So this is the note with the waiter, so he can take the orders of the customers. Now, Hamid's order. This is the note, and this is the order. So he is customer number 316, or this is the bill number 316. So here we have options. So now let's listen to the audio and see. And we want to know, how did Hamid order the food? What did the waiter say? How did he ask the question? How did Hamid reply? And what did the waiter do about this order? Now let's listen.
Can I help you?
I'd like the grilled chicken.
With baked potatoes or fries?
The baked potato, please. And can I have a large soda?
Okay. Do you want any dessert?
Let me see. Yes, I'd like some vanilla ice cream.
So I want you to check at the notes that's in the hand of the waiter. Now these are all options of things that are or that already exist on the menu. Now check, here we have soup, salad, chicken, pasta, and here we have cake, coffee. You can see appetizers, main courses, beverages, desserts, all in this paper, right? Now, what is the waiter going to do? He's going to put a check next to the things that Hamid ordered. Now, what I want you to do now is this. Listen to the audio one more time and check on the things that Hamid ordered from the waiter, okay? Now, let's listen to the audio one more time and check the things he ordered.
Can I help you?
I'd like the grilled chicken.
With baked potatoes or fries?
The baked potato, please. And can I have a large soda?
Okay. Do you want any dessert?
Let me see. Yes, I'd like some vanilla ice cream.
So at the end, he said, would you like some dessert? He said, let me see. So this is really nice. So he didn't decide it yet, but he thought about it. Let me see. Then he chose something to have as a dessert, right? Now, let's check at this list, and we're going to check the things that Hamid ordered. What was the first thing he ordered? It was the chicken sandwich. Then what else did he order? He ordered baked potato with it. And he ordered two more things. What are these? Soda. He asked for a large soda. And the last thing, let me see. What was it? It was the ice cream. So in the title of the unit, is there any ice cream? Looks like they have some ice cream in the restaurant, right? Now, we're going to do the same thing, but with a different customer. This is Aisha. And look at the number of her bill. It's 317. It's a different bill. That means it's going to be a different order. What does she prefer to have from the menu she saw here in the restaurant? Now, it's the same thing, but maybe she's going to choose a different items from this menu. Now, I want you to listen and focus on the way the questions and the answers of the order. Okay? Now.
Would you like to order now?
Yes, please. I want pizza.
What kind?
Cheese and mushrooms.
What size?
Medium, please.
Sure. Would you like a house salad?
Yes. And an iced tea.
Okay, now did she order the same thing that Hamid ordered? No, these are different things. But she ordered the things that she preferred from the menu. Now let's take a look here. What are some of the things that she did order? Salad. But there was something special here in the salad. What was it? I want you to listen one more time to the audio and listen carefully about the salad. What was the description of the salad? What is this? What is the special thing about this salad?
Would you like to order now?
Yes, please. I want pizza.
What kind?
Cheese and mushrooms.
What size?
Medium, please.
Sure. Would you like a house salad?
Yes. And an iced tea.
So what kind of salad? It's the house salad. That means the salad that this place is famous of making here. Now the house salad, it means the signature salad. Things that they can do well. They can do it better than the other restaurant or something special in this restaurant. Now, she ordered the salad. What else did she order? The pizza. So the waiter asked her, what size? So she wanted more details about the pizza. So she asked for a medium pizza. What else did she order? One more thing. She asked for iced tea. So she asked for the salad, and she asked for the main course, which is the pizza, and she asked for the beverage, which is iced tea. Now, let's take a look here. So now I want you to try or practice ordering food, or maybe have a partner and try to order food. Now here, I have an example for you. Listen to this example and look at the way they're asking and answering.
What do you have on your menu?
We have different dishes, kinds of sandwiches with fries. We also have fresh juices and desserts.
So you heard some of the things in the menu, right? So in the question, what's in the menu? Sandwiches, fries, juices. Now, is it only one? No, it's more than one. But how are we going to pronounce the plural of these nouns? Let's take a look. So, listen to the pronunciation of these plurals. Sandwiches and fries, all of these things. Now, are they going to sound the same in all of these words? So, we know it ends with an S, but are they going to sound the same? No, actually, each one of them sound different. Now, let's take a look. Here for plurals, we know that we're just adding S, right? How about, listen to this word, and what do you hear at the end of this word? What is the sound? Drinks, desserts, cups. So what was the last sound? It's the S sound. S, cups, desserts, right? Now I want you to listen to the other words and tell me, do they sound the same? So here we have eggs, vegetables, fries. Do they sound the same? Cups and fries, drinks and eggs. No, they sound different. What is the difference? There's a slight difference. So in the first group, the sound was the S sound, just like the letter S. How about this one here? Eggs. It sounds like the letter Z or Z. So eggs, eggs. Now, I want you to listen to this, the last group here. And what is the last sound you hear here? Juices, sandwiches, dishes. It's like we're saying is at the end. It's like is. Juices, we're stressing on it. Juices, sandwiches. Now, do you hear the difference? Here we have the S sound. Here we have the Z sound. And here we have is sound. Now, I will read the words one more time. Pay attention to the last sound. Drinks, eggs, juices. Did you hear the difference? I want you to try to practice yourself. Now, let's take a look here. I want you to look at these three pictures. I want you to try to pronounce the things that you can see here in these pictures. So what do you see in the first picture here? Cookies, cookies. Now, did you hear the last sound? How about these? Sandwiches, sandwiches. I want you to try to pronounce it. And how about the last one here? pieces of cake or brownies. See? So some of the words, all of these are plurals, but with the last sound, the plural sound, there's a bit difference in them. Now, let's try to answer these questions, and we're going to ask and answer for these questions. We want to know, when are we going to use any, and when are we going to use some? So let's take a look at the first picture here. What do you see? You can see ice cream. And what is the key word that we have here? It's an ice cream. So we're going to ask a yes/no question about the ice cream. The question is going to look like this. Is there any ice cream? I don't know the answer. Can you see the answer? I don't know. So that's why we're using the word any. Is there any ice cream? What is the answer? Yes, there's some ice cream. In the answer, we have the word some, because we know for sure that there is some ice cream here. Can you see it in the picture? Now, how about the next one? What do you see in this picture? We have milk. But where is the milk? What kind of container you can see here? So I can see a bottle of milk and a glass of milk. Do you remember in the last lesson when we talked about these? Bottle of milk and a glass of milk. So we have the bottle of, so if it's not milk, we can say a bottle of juice, a bottle of water. So we use the word of after this. Now let's ask and answer about this question, about this picture. So for the milk, is there any milk? Is there any milk? So we used any here for the question. What is the answer? Yes, there is some milk. Yes, there is some milk. In the answer, we have the word some. Now, both of these are yes. The answer for these questions are yes. How about if we have a different answer? So here we have soft drinks. How are we going to ask about soft drinks? How can you order soft drinks? So the question is going to look like this. Are there any soft drinks? Are there any soft drinks? Here we have soft drinks. Can you hear the last sound of soft drinks? The plural sound? So, soft drinks. Did you hear it? This is the correct way to pronounce this plural. Now, so if the answer is no, we saw some example here for yes answers, but how about for this question, if the answer is no? What is the answer going to look like? It's going to look like this. No, there aren't any soft drinks. There aren't any soft drinks. Here we have any in the question and we have any in the answer too, because the answer is negative. It's not affirmative. If they do have soft drinks, we're going to use some in the answer. But because the answer is no, we're using any here. Now, how about ketchup? Do you like to have ketchup on your food? I like ketchup with fries. Now, let's take a look and see the question and the answer. How can you order if you want ketchup? You can say, is there any ketchup? Is there any ketchup? We used any here. So how about the answer? Yes, there is some ketchup. Yes, there is some ketchup. Because the answer is yes, we have the word some here. Now, how about this picture? Take a look at this picture. What can you see here on top of the fries? You can see steak, right? How can you order the steak? Are there any steaks? Are there any steaks? So, if the answer is no, it's going to look like this. No, there aren't any steaks. There aren't any steaks. How about if you want to order cookies? So cookies, can you hear the last sound of cookies? So, are there any cookies? The question is going to look like this. Excuse me, are there any cookies? So, the answer could be yes or no, but if the answer is yes, yes, there are some cookies. Yes, there are some cookies. We have the word some here. Now, let's take a look. So, what did we do in this lesson? We answered questions based on the audio. So we listened to the audio of Hamid ordering and Aisha ordering, right? Did you put the checks for the things they ordered? We listened to the conversation and we saw how they're asking for how are they ordering the food from the menu and what is the waiter replying to them. And what else did we do? We identified the differences in the plural endings. The s sound, the z sound, and the z sound. Like sandwiches, eggs, vegetables, cookies. See? Now, do you know can you pronounce the ending of these plurals correctly? Now, for your homework, what are you going to do? So here we have 8 words. I want you to write a or some. So you're going to write a or some for the following words. Now, let's take a look at the first one here. Coffee. What are you going to do if you want to order? Can you say some coffee or a coffee? And juice, carrot, rice, it's something related to the count nouns and the non-count nouns. Sandwich, pasta, potato, and milk. We're going to check the answers together in the next lesson. Thank you, my dear students. I will see you in the next lesson and we're going to check the answers together.